All right, that was, of course, the boss, Bruce Springsteen, with Hungry Heart in 1980. Now, that was one of the songs that he had planned on giving away. He had been writing songs and giving them away to everybody. Patti Smith had a big hit with Because of the Night, and the Pointer Sisters had Fire. And so everybody's having big hits with Bruce's songs except for him. So his producer talked him into saving this one for himself. He had written it for Joey Ramone to do with the Ramones, and you can kind of hear that pop punk kind of flavor to it, but he wisely held on to that one. It became the biggest hit of his career up until 1984, his Born in the USA album, of course, and it helped propel the River album to the #1 slot, and it became his first ever #1 album. Also features Flo and Eddie on backing vocals, and of course his own Roy Bittan on piano, who had played with Stevie Nicks, we just heard, and Max Weinberg on drums. Now, both of them can be heard backing up our next artist. Remember, we're playing the 6 Degrees of Billy Preston to Meat Loaf, and so what we had was Billy Preston. Then he was playing with the Beatles. George Harrison, of course, played with the Traveling Wilburys, which included Tom Petty, who had members who also backed up Stevie Nicks, who had members of the E Street Band, who also backed up Meat Loaf on his classic Bat Out of Hell album produced by Todd Rundgren. So on this track you'll hear him as well as, of course, Roy Bittan and Jim Steinman, who wrote the tunes and all that stuff. But this also includes Edgar Winter on sax, something I had forgotten about or didn't know, one or the other. And, of course, the great Meat Loaf on vocals. So enjoy this. This is, you took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you for joining me, Al Kendall, on Album Sides. Until next time, keep it in the groove.